Hello and welcome, I'm Zoltan. Today's video is something I've been eagerly waiting to share with you. If you have been keeping up with my video series, you are now aware that I am deeping down into Copilot and testing its capabilities and evaluating its versatility across various use cases. That was hard. Just in the last episode, we took deeper into jUnit testing and created a simple test suite for a simple method, but without even writing a single line of code. If you haven't seen the video, I highly recommend you to do so. There is a link down below, and don't forget to subscribe. But as always in my life, I'm intrigued to understand different point of views, different perspectives, and to see how other professionals in the field are harnessing the technologies, and in this case especially Copilot. And this is why today is special, because I'm thrilled to introduce someone I hold in very high regard, a good friend, an exceptional software architect, and undoubtedly one of the most brilliant engineers I had the pleasure to work with over the years. It's Marketa. Marketa will be walking us through today her hands-on experiences with Copilot, specifically in the realm of unit testing. So get ready for some insights from Marketa, and without any further ado, I will pass the word to her.
Thank you, Zoltan. So I would like to show you how I'm using Copilot to write better unit tests. So here I have a very simple service and a function, calculate achieved percentage. It's basically about how many percent of the expected value we actually achieved. We also have here one special case. If achieved value is bigger than expected, we do not calculate the percentage, we just hard code the value or set it hard to 150%. So let's see how Copilot can help us with testing this function. So Copilot picks up on patterns. If our existing code doesn't provide enough hints, suggestions are not going to be that great. I'm now going to provide hints to Copilot in the form of better description of the test case. So it should calculate achieved percentage 25% when both values are defined, and achieved value is quarter of expected value. So we just changed the description, nothing else. Now let's see how the suggestions changed. Again, here are a couple of suggestions. Yeah, I like this suggestion here. This makes sense. This is what I want to cover. So it should calculate achieved percentage 100% when both values are defined and achieved value is equal to expected value. Good. Now it should calculate achieved percentage 150% when both values are defined and achieved value is greater than expected value. So we can see that Copilot already had a look at the tested function here, because it knew that we have this special case here, 150%. So let's see how the coverage now looks like. So I'm running the tests. And yes, this is the core functionality I wanted to cover. So what's next? Let's see what Copilot suggests. It should calculate achieved percentage 0 when both values are defined and achieved value is 0. Again, a valid test case, but I would like to focus on this case here. So if expected value is 0, we cannot calculate the percentage because we would be dividing by 0, which is not okay. So I want to cover this case now. How to tell Copilot about my intent to test that part. So I'll just create a comment. Test when, it already suggested what I want to suggest. So test when accepted value is 0. Let's see the suggestion. So it should calculate achieved percentage 100% when expected value is 0. Yes. And achieved value is greater than 0. Cool. Yes. Exactly what I wanted to test. Another test case. It should calculate achieved percentage now when expected value is 0. Again, yes. And achieved value is 0. Okay, yes. This is what I wanted to cover. exactly. So let's see the coverage now. Yes, we can see that this part was covered, and now what's missing is only to test the inputs. So let's see if the Copilot suggests what's missing. And now it suggested me some comment, which I don't want because this comment was just a hint for Copilot. So let's remove this comment. Let's see what the suggestions are. I like this suggestion. I just don't want to have a zero value here. So it should calculate the percentage null when expected value is not zero and achieved value is null. So I can put there a non-zero value, or I can allow Copilot to provide me suggestions for the whole implementation. It doesn't matter. So let's ask for more suggestions. Okay, it again provides me very similar case like before with the zero value. There are no other suggestions. Let's just accept this and let's see if it picked up on another thing, on another possibilities like to have expected value, null or undefined. No, it does not right now. So we can modify this test case again. Should calculate the percentage now when expected value is, let's say, undefined, and achieved value is not zero. So achieved value is not zero, let's put 5, and expected value is undefined. Again, I could let the Copilot suggest me the implementation, but this is a simple implementation, so I don't need to. What's next suggestion? Okay, again with the zero input, undefined. When I run now all the tests, we should see a coverage of 100%. Yes, we can see 100% coverage with very little effort.
First of all, huge thank you for Market. I really enjoyed her coding session. It's really a tough job to talk, code, and cope with Copilot suggestions which are not really deterministic, and you don't really know what you will end up with, and you don't know what Copilot will generate you, and you need to react on the fly. As a conclusion, we've seen that we were able to cover a simple function with 100% jUnit coverage and with meaningful jUnit coverage without even writing a simple line of code, just with using intelligent prompts and meaningful suggestions to Copilot. I really hope this video series or this video will motivate you to integrate Copilot into your day-to-day coding sessions, and you will try it out on different scenarios and you will experiment with jUnits as well. Being said that, thank you very much for watching and have a great day.